Why do you need slippers in the gym though?
Because people pee on the floor. We're sleeping together. Again. Lithuanians, y'all fucking with people. They're singing like Russian war songs, drinking, and one of the motherfuckers has an axe. Hello, Madonna, you legendary fucker. We are officially bringing vlogging back.
It's time.
We're gonna make it big. Streaming and vlogging. We started this shit. We are on a business trip. Where are we going?
We're going to our Baltic neighbors, Lithuanians.
The Lithuanians.
The Lithuanians.
They're good at basketball and a lot of other things that we're gonna find
And
out
apparently marketing.
about. And apparently marketing. So we're going to the Baltics Brand Forum because Maison Beast was chosen to be the case study out of Estonia as a marketing success story, which it is. And hence we are going there to talk about why it is so. We're flying to Vilnius. We're gonna land very late today. Miss all the meet and greet because, you know.
Who wants to do that?
And then tomorrow, right in the morning, we're going to the venue. I'm gonna give a talk for 10 minutes about our brand and our case study, meet a bunch of really cool people, and of course, stream all the way from there like Kai Cenat. One thing, the Estonian airport, hands down best airport in the world. There's a gym right behind us. Who has a gym in the fucking airport? It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's go work out. You get slippers and towels, everything you need for a workout. And then
Why do you need slippers in the gym though?
because people pee on the floor. In the airport too, apparently.
Best airport in the world, you say, huh?
Well, I mean, it's tradition in the gym, people pee on the floor, that's why you get slippers. And you know how they have those showers that are like on a timer? Like the water stops, you have to press it again. So you wash and the guy next to you is like, his water stops, but you still hear it flowing with water. That's what I'm talking about. That shit is not good. You need your slippers in the gym, bro. Oh no, they got treadmills and everything.
We will go and walk these nachos off. We just had
What nachos?
no nachos.
I didn't have no nachos.
No nachos, senor.
Maybe? Oh! I'm sorry. ASMR. I'm not good with the equipment that
За граница.
the Lithuanian airport airfare is different. We got people meeting us. Were you waiting long?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, they were late 10 minutes. The Estonians always slow, you know?
Yeah. They don't know that we Lithuanians say that.
We know.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, we know, of course, everybody. But now we changed it, you know, we laugh at ourselves now.
But slowly.
Slow, of course. There's a
Situation.
It's a situationship going on today. They ran out of rooms for Kaido. And we're sleeping together. Again.
Coming out party tomorrow.
I love how the first person we saw in Lithuania, the guy that came to pick us up, I immediately started trash talking us Estonians and he was nodding, yeah. You slow motherfuckers. I love doing that. Should I go first and like see if it's like camera ready?
See if it's romantic enough.
Well,
God damn it, that's too romantic.
it's highly romantic.
Yeah, I don't think you can part these motherfuckers.
One night, two men in Vilnius. God damn. Food fit. I mean, I gotta say, like, this is fucking chaos in the breakfast over here. We went to get some eggs and then there's a chafing of broccoli. Like, it's literally like a little sprinkle of broccoli. Then there's 2 sausages you had to pretty much put your hand in boiling water to get. Then a wrap slash pan. I don't even know what that is. And then Kaido decided to go with jello shots. Strawberry.
Breakfast is champions.
So it's been a challenge with this breakfast setup here, because you know, like, bread is here, but the cold cuts of I don't know who designed it. I think they're really fucking with people. They really are fucking with people. Lithuanians, y'all fucking with people. You're gonna have the most manners, bro. Always. We're always gonna have manners. Nobody can take that away from us. We let people through the door. We let ladies go first. We let kids always, you know, have the first bite.
Which kids?
I was trying to, you know, not make it all about the ladies. Just trying to show my softer side. But we let people through. You know how we do. Always. Manners first. Yo, yesterday was some crazy shit. I don't know why we didn't film it. We went to we arrived super late. We went to this Italian place at 11:30, almost midnight. Because it's open 24/7. It's the only place that was open. We get in there. And some Giovanni working there. It looks like his living room. And then there's there's 3 Lithuanian dudes, drunk. They're singing Russian war songs, drinking, and one of the motherfuckers has an axe. Has an axe on the floor.
Maybe he's a lumberjack.
I don't know. It got uncomfortable real quick, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and your third word was nachui.
Yes, it was. That's the guy I'm talking about. He just walked in front of us. It's him. Look.
That's the dude?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. They had the same hat and hoodie on.
That's the lumberjack we were talking about.
That's
small town Vilnius.
So crazy. How is it possible? We're just talking about him and he's right there. Maybe only 5 people live in Vilnius, but at exactly the time we're talking about him, the guy just turns the corner and walks right in front of us. Persisku.
Persisku.
God damn, this language. Everything. I love Lithuania. I'm just putting it out there. Let's do this. I took you to a bougie place.
Some huge ass pastry.
Croissant for giants over there. Grabbing a coffee and going.
Kalev just tagged us.
Ah, nice.
Collaboration is popping.
Look, there's a dog. This is where we're going.
I'm fucking confused, bro. What is it with marketing and eggs? I don't understand. In Estonia too, all marketing stuff is with eggs. What is it?
Eggs, ideas.
Maybe we don't know some. All right, the venue looks dope though. It's like we're in Greece. What is the thing on the roof? Like you could drag the building along? Will you tell me the thing with eggs and marketing? What's going on? I need to meet Oscars and get Kaido a ticket. It's crowded.
From Streetwear brand Maison Beast, here is Michael Burich.
Look, I got this one. All right, let's see if this works. Hello, everybody. I kind of wish I had the egg too, to be honest, on stage, but we're gonna try without it. I'm Michael from Maison Beast, which might say something to the minority Estonian audience in the crowd. I'd asked them to make some noise, but I know it's just not in our culture. To everybody else, the question in your head is probably, what the F is Maison Beast? So let me entertain you for a little bit. We are a streetwear brand that started just 2 years ago, born in Estonia. Started selling direct to consumer. A year into it, we understood that we need to be part of culture. There's a lot of talk about culture here as well. So we thought, why not start a record label as well and get all of our clothes on musicians in the music videos on the stage. Just so happened that Warner Music was just about to leave the Baltic states. So we took their best artists, we took their management, and we made a record label as well. Going into it, we opened 2 retail stores with our e-commerce store as well. Sold to over 20 countries around the world. And very recently, we started actually working with B2B because there was a very big problem in the market where B2B companies basically wanted to make really cool gifting, something very quality. They would come to us and say, we want something cool. That's literally what every brand says. And so we thought, well, we probably should work as a creative agency as well. So when it says Streetwear and Creative Lab, we do a lot of creative work for brands coming up with something very specific for what they can do to surprise their customers.
which is kind of weird for a clothing brand, but we won 3 marketing awards recently for packaging, for a really cool influencer work that we did with Optimus Creative that's here as well. We got nominated for Brand of the Year in the Silver Needle, which is actually going to happen in October this year. And we got to do New York and Milan Fashion Week. We brought the best artists in Estonia to walk the runway with us. Super fun experience. Somehow within 2 years, we got a lot of really, really cool people to rock with the brand. We had The Game come and perform in our hoodie. We had Taylor Momsen, Gossip Girl, who was on tour with AC/DC that just came to our store, bought a bunch of stuff, and we got an email from her management that they would like to collaborate with us. We got G-Unit, we got 50 Cent, we got Erykah Badu, New Blue. We got into the NBA tunnel with Chicago Bulls. We're just starting a collaboration with the #1 basketball team in Estonia, and there's a lot more that we haven't announced yet. We are also recently opened a retail store, which is very experiential. Basically, our latest collection was called Mob Ties, and so we thought, how do we bring that into retail? And so we decided to open a shop that actually looks like a laundromat that launders money. So everything inside is packed in transparent bags like you would see in a laundry. We have a bunch of stacks of cash everywhere. We have washing machines stacked with cash, and everything in there reminds you that this might be a very questionable streetwear operation. And the thing that I'm most proud of is we decided to launch something super cool. Taking it to a concept of, a girl gets intimate with a guy, and after that says, hey, can I borrow your t-shirt? And a guy runs into the cupboard, has all these crumpled, dirty, embarrassing t-shirts, nothing to give. So we thought, hey, shouldn't there be an after-sex t-shirt? And so that's exactly what we did. We created the world's first after-sex t-shirt to be given to a partner after sex, packaged it in a giant condom, and did a huge marketing campaign about it. Now, so how did we get this far and how did we do it? I come from a background in hospitality. This is what I studied, this is where I worked. So when we built the brand, one thing was very clear. We want to bring hospitality into retail. We want to do it through packaging. We want to do it through how you get the clothes when you buy them. For example, when you get them in the transparent bags. We want to do events. We want to create memorable experience and theater instead of just being in retail. A lot of people, when they build a brand, they're told, make it scalable. I work with a lot of startups and everybody's like, make sure it's scalable. We think the opposite. I was very inspired by the story of Airbnb when they were just starting. They couldn't get a lot of people on the platform because most people were doing the pictures themselves. And the pictures the people were doing were terrible, so nobody wanted to stay there. What did the founders do? They took a photographer, they went to these Airbnb hosts, did the pictures themselves, and posted them up. Do things that are not scalable at first, so you can scale later. And that's exactly what we do. I personally look through a lot of the replays of people that are coming to our site. And we can see people adding to cart and not buying. And we can see their email. So every Friday, I would check some of those replays. And as an example, I wrote to somebody, hey, I saw that you added something to cart. You didn't complete the purchase. Can I help you? In exchange, I got an email back with a picture saying, hey, I was trying to buy something for my nephew. I'm not sure about the size. Can you help? I did. She immediately purchased the good. And I said, hey, you mentioned that you're buying it for Christmas. Would you like us to write a personal card for your nephew as well? And the last email says, wow, I already thought your service couldn't get any better. That's super cool. His name is Paul. Thank you so much. Definitely a returning customer. That's the kind of stuff that we start doing even in year 2 of the brand. Attention before metrics. I fight with my marketing manager all the time about this. Yes, metrics are important. Yes, you need ROAS and CACs and LTVs. All of that is important, but not when you don't have attention. So the real currency first is attention. And what we're doing before looking at the metrics, before making decisions based on ROAS, is how do we get the world to know about us first? Even if our ROAS sucks, doesn't mean we should turn off the ad campaign, because if we're getting attention first as a small brand, we're going to get to fix the ROAS and CACs and everything later. So attention, attention, attention is the currency. Quality matters, but ideas matter more. We manufacture in one of the best factories in the world in Portugal. Same place that manufactures for Balenciaga and Miu Miu and everything else. But quality, to me, is something the consumer expects. You don't buy a t-shirt for $100 and expect it to be bad quality. So even though we have an amazing quality product, we're not running around saying, hey, it's good quality, because hey, if I'm paying you $100, it better damn be good quality. That's not what you stand out with. What we're trying to stand out with is ideas. Our after sex t-shirt packaged in a giant condom that we had to create. We created t-shirts that say wash away your sins, and then we actually created Tide boxes as gift packages for these t-shirts so you can buy them as a gift. We created money stacks that are actually our gift cards. So if you buy a gift card, you get a whole stack of dollars with a gift code on it. You can use the code, but you get to keep the stack. And our latest, this year's Christmas stickers that we're putting on our packages. For the ho 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 in my life, Santa's tax write-off, no receipt inside, don't even think about returning this, you ungrateful. Fuck. Stuff like that is gonna go for Christmas, and we think is gonna be a very hot item. Now, when we created the first After Sex shirt, we wanted the world to know about it. We wanted celebrities to post about it. And if you guys know, if you write famous people about posting about something, they immediately send you like a 6-figure, 7-figure number. We thought to go a different direction. And actually, that's work we did with Optimus Creative. We decided to just send it out to them, but in a special packaging says, hello, Madonna, you legendary fucker, expecting that there will be reaction. And there was a ton of reaction. Chris Brown stylists, Madonna, Erykah Badu followed us. All these people started posting and unpackaging, doing unboxing videos for this product simply because we put you legendary fucker on a personalized box with them. Trust me, it works. About building perception, we got to be on the billboard in New York City. We got there free of charge. Would never pay for it. Probably the worst business money spent ever, unless you're a huge brand. But we did it for a different purpose. In marketing, in this world, perception is everything. Our brand is perceived to be a large brand and not just an e-commerce store. We had one retail location. We didn't really need a second one. But the fact we went there is the reason we got all of these stars to discover us and see the brand and make it feel real. So every day we're fighting for what's the perception of the brand before anything else and the business structure of the brand. I love this one. We might be a small company, but we have balls. And when we launched that retail concept, we also decided to launch a magazine. Now the magazine was full of a bunch of really interesting articles about how to launder money and all of these like really, really fun stuff. But what else we did, we spoofed a bunch of really big brands, and we did it in a super fun way. So Hermes became herpes. Some gift lasts forever. Rolex became Rolex, a timepiece for the side piece. We did low cost, cheap witness disposal. We did Kellogg's, the real Last Supper, and IKEA became ICIA with a waterboarding chair. We went crazy. I mean, we definitely have one for Lego coming up, by the way, which is one of our favorite brands. So we decided to, show what we can do on the creative side, and it brought us a ton of impressions as well. And I think what's working really, really well for us, working for a lot of brands, people love to consume media, which kind of feels like reality TV. So we're always documenting the way we're building the brand. We're very transparent about it. We're putting it on YouTube. We're doing it on Reels. We're trying to show behind the scenes, as we have today, on how we're building this brand, documenting every step of the way, sharing with our fans, sharing with our community. Thank you guys so much. Maison Beast, you can check us out. Happy to speak to you all later. Appreciate it.
Presentation. Let's go for questions. What do you do when you run out of creativity?
Creativity is not, I don't think it's an on-off switch. One of the greatest things that I love to do for creativity is travel and look at other industries. I think one of the best things getting into fashion and retail was taking my experiences from the hospitality industry, from other industries, travel, looking at other industries, talking to people from other industries and seeing how you can implement some of these ideas from their industry into your industry always gives you a lot of ideas, and just consuming culture. I think we are consuming culture, understanding it, and then building on top of it.
If you had to tell the story of your ideal customer
Who are they? What do they value? And why do they choose your brand over others?
We like customers that are not afraid to express themselves, customers that are bold, that care about quality. I mean, obviously not everybody's willing to spend, $300 on a hoodie or $100 on a t-shirt, but we want people that appreciate how they look like. A lot of our customers are in the creative industries, which we love. So people that generally enjoy life, have fun, have a great sense of humor, and love our brand.
How did you get the celebrities' addresses to ship them the samples?
Okay, good story. We went to Los Angeles and happened to meet a guy that does grills for a lot of these celebrities, just through a friend, just happened to meet. We clicked. We told him the idea. We had a sample of the After Sex t-shirt. So I'm like, hey, listen, we have this idea. We have this After Sex t-shirt. We're trying to get celebrities. He's like, that's a genius idea. Let me make one phone call. He calls the guy that works for Amiri and does VIP gifting for all the celebrities. He's like, hey, I have a guy you need to meet. Show him your idea. So he has a FaceTime open. I show him the t-shirt. I tell him what it is. He's like, that's genius. Nobody's ever done it. Let's work together. And then basically, he gave us a bunch of addresses with the permission, obviously, of the people that are going to receive it. Helped us put it together. And because VIP gifting is what he does every day and he loved the idea, we get to ship it out directly to all of them.
So things happen in
No,
LA.
I can't share. I'm sorry.
So things happen in LA, not in Vilnius, Riga, or
Things are happening everywhere that we are. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to take a plane ride over, but we come right back.
Yeah. Then are Baltic people not too shy to be the target audience?
You know what? Ironically, Baltic people are only shy on around other people. Baltic people are really not shy at home. Trust me from experience. I've seen what you people buy and what you do. So I think we just get out of our skin a little bit. We have obviously a segment of the population that is really proud to wear what we do and loves what we do. Obviously, there's some people that are going to find it offensive, too loud, whatever it is. We can't cater to everybody, but it's one of our missions to loosen our Baltic people a little bit and try to bring that culture in.
Who is the copywriter you're having?
It's a teamwork. I do a lot of copywriting. A lot of the
You use AI?
I use AI for spell checking. I suck at that.
Yeah.
But honestly, we have a team. We try to do everything inside. We definitely are working with AI tools for longer text and things like that. But when it comes to short slogans and things like that, it hasn't worked for us. In-house, 100%. And it's a massive 4-people in-house company.
You have 4 people altogether.
We have 4 people permanently, and then we have obviously a lot of things we outsource, videographer, photographers, and so on. But the creative powerhouse.
People. I mean, what jobs do they have?
So I do creative direction and running the company. I have my partner Kaido, who does a lot of the filming and the logistics. We have a head of marketing, and we have a technical designer that's super brilliant.
All right. And about the prices, really $100 for the t-shirt, right?
It's still cheap. I mean, right now it's still $100, but when you manufacture with the kind of raw materials that some of the top brands manufacture in Portugal, and you really feel the difference. The point is, you can buy a $30 t-shirt and wear it a couple of times and throw it away, or you can buy a t-shirt that's really high quality and you can keep it for years and nothing happens to it in the wash. In the long term, I think it's cheaper to go that way.
Can I touch it?
Please.
Oh, yeah.
There's even a label in the back.
It does. Show people the label as well.
By the way, you asked me about copywriting.
Yeah.
This t-shirt, we were out in Paris for Fashion Week.
Yeah.
And in Paris, every door, an elevator door, has the word pousser on it, like to push in French.
Yeah.
So I look at it and I'm like, and then that's how this was born.
All right. Do you want to touch my suit?
Yes, I do. I want to know how you printed the ducks on it.
Yeah, well, I didn't print. I mean, and people keep asking, where did I get that?
Should we tell them?
I don't know. I don't have a funny answer, actually, because it's really boring. Basically, I Googled and it was the internet. Sorry, guys. I mean,
Well, listen, for next year, we'll set you up with some nice.
All right. You see, I have a sponsor now. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
It's early.
And we're back home. The trip was successful.
Extremely successful.
Successful trip. We presented. We got a lot of love. Maison Beast got a lot of love out there in Lithuania. We had people come up to us all the time saying how the brand is sick. And they really loved the brand. And they really, really loved the brand, which was crazy. It looked like there was a bunch of big brands pitching, like banks, insurance companies, like really big brands. And it seemed to be like we were the standout brand, which is sick.
At least in our minds. We were.
At least that's how I remember the events happening. And the other thing is that there were some really cool companies there that we wanted to collab with. And one of them I went to speak with, which was Žalgiris Basketball Club. And they were like, oh, look, he pulls out his phone and is like, I actually sent your stuff to my team like 2 hours ago when you were doing the presentation. So that was surreal. That was cool. And then we had other companies that are kind of more conservative, I would say. And then they would come up to us and say, hey, you know, we want to do something a little crazier. Would you be cool to work together? I'm like, hey, if you don't just say that you want to do something crazy, if you actually want to do something fun, then let's do it. The early flights, though, that shit has to stop. Like, that is just inhumane. Like, totally inhumane. Why?
Nobody knows.
It's provocative.
Yes. Gets the people going.
So, another episode of our travel blog. So it seems.
We're back.
Bitches.